The polar vortex is sending chills across the country, while the Super Bowl will have its first male cheerleaders. Iced coffee is now being served in the cafeteria, and the Jaws Ensemble is having a big concert coming up. What's going on in clubs?
Info on volunteering for the blood drive and the pancake breakfast Key Club is holding, academic team meeting, and there's a few things going on for FBLA. What's happening in sports?
Stories on our basketball and track team, as well as some news on the NBA. All this and more on Fast Forward.
Hello, Spartans. My name is Mihaila. Today is Wednesday, January 30th. Welcome to Fast Forward. Let's get right into your headlines. Super Bowl 53 is coming up. This Sunday will mark the game's 53rd annual installment. This year, however, will be the first year that will feature male cheerleaders. Quentin Perrin and Napoleon Ginnies of the Los Angeles Rams will be the first male cheerleaders to feature in the Super Bowl. As we enjoy our 52-degree weather here, up north, people are suffering from a polar vortex that's causing cities like Chicago to be colder than some parts of Antarctica. The temperatures are dropping as low as minus 20 degrees. These sorts of temperatures are even causing the Chicago River to start steaming. Now, let's move on to your Lakewood headlines. The songwriting contest is on February 12th at 6 p.m. at Blessed Trinity right across the street. If you're interested in competing, see Mr. Merrick by the end of next week to sign up. Tomorrow, there will be a blood drive. If you are 16 and up, you can help save a life. They will be coming to classrooms today to sign people up, but you can also sign yourself up at lunch in the courtyard. The Lakewood Jaws Ensemble and the University of Central Florida Flying Horse Big Band will be here in the Lakewood Auditorium having a concert this Friday night at 7:30. It is free to get in. Please see Mr. Merritt if you have any questions. Cafeteria Breakfast has recently added a great new addition. Mr. Kim, the cafeteria manager, has started selling iced coffee. These coffees come in two flavors, French vanilla and caramel. All coffees are only $2. The coffees will be sold from the start of breakfast to 7:30. Now, let's go to Nayeli for your Lakewood Clubs report.
Thanks, Mihailo. Good morning, Spartans. I'm Nayeli with your Spartans Clubs news. Key Club is hosting a flapjack breakfast this Saturday at Applebee's from 8 to 10 a.m. They'll be flipping the cakes at the 4th Street North location. You'll be served by our very own Lakewood Key Club members. If you're volunteering for this event, make sure you get the paperwork from Ms. Picauda and turn it in. Academic team is having a meeting today after school in Ms. Herring's room until 3. Also, congrats to that team for getting the win last week. FBLA shirts are here. If you ordered one, be sure to head over to Mr. Schnell and get yours. States is coming up, and money is already being collected. If you planned on going, please turn in the money as soon as possible. Earlier, Lakewood's blood drive was mentioned, and for Key Club members, this is an opportunity to volunteer. There's a sign-up list outside Ms. Santiago's room. If you want to volunteer, sign up, give your name, and the periods that you're available. Later, we'll take a look into the Lakewood cleanup that was hosted yesterday after school. Now to Julian with the special video.
Hey everyone, I'm Julian, here to take a look at some very unconventional ways the Pasco County School District is trying to hire new teachers. In specific, they're looking for new science teachers at a couple of their schools. Let's take a look.
Jobs with George, Jobs with George, Jobs with George. Hello, welcome to this first episode of Jobs with George. Today, shockingly, at the end of January, we are looking for science teachers. We have science openings at Gulf High School, 5A High School, Pineview Middle School, and Cruz Lake Middle School. Fantastic schools. Looking for a science teacher today. If you are interested in applying, please look at that link below and click it and apply with us here at Pasco County Schools. Jobs with George out.
That sure was a strange way of asking for new science teachers. He came across as almost crazy and seemed really unprofessional. I'm glad to inform you guys that this is not what we do here in Pinellas County. Well, everyone, that's all the time I have for today's special segment. Let's pass it over to Andy for your sports news.
Hey there, I'm Andy, and I've got all your sports updates for today. Yesterday, there was some big news in NBA. The Pelicans beat the Rockets, the Cavs beat the Wizards, and the Bucks beat the Pistons. The Lakers have only won one game out of their last 5 due to the marquee player LeBron James out due to injury. The media reports he'll be back for tomorrow's game against the Clippers, so let's see what happens. Girls basketball is ready to tip against Southeast tonight at 6:15 at Bay Point Middle. Our record is 8-1 while Southeast is 9-0, so it's looking to be an interesting one. Make sure to pull up and support your fellow Spartans. Speaking of basketball, boys basketball is back at it again. Tomorrow they have a game against Bayshore at St. P. High. This season has been promising for our boy ballers. The team has had barely any injuries in comparison to last year. This year, Coach Lawrence claims that despite him usually not making predictions like this, he believes that as long as they can stay healthy, they can go for a state title because they do have the players to do so. Track season is starting up this week, and the first official practice was on Monday. If any students are interested in it, it's never too late to show up to one of the practices. Practice will continue every day of the week this week from 2:30 to 4, so runners, make sure to be ready after class ends. The first meet is in February 9th at Lakewood, with high schools such as St. Pete, Eastlake, and Northeast attending. If you have any additional questions, please ask Coach Sneed. Well, that's all the sports I've got for you today. Let's throw it to Mahilo to wrap up the show.
Thanks, soccer boy. Hopefully our girls and boys basketball team can go out and get those wins. Florida A&M University will be visiting our campus this week. If any students are interested, please sign up in guidance. Course registration will take place starting next week on Wednesday. The course request forms will be posted on the school's webpage under the Academics tab for students and parents to view. The 2019 Driver's Education registration starts February 11th and ends February 17th. This summer, the Pinellas County School System will be offering the driving camps at 9 different locations. The cost per student is $156. Sessions will be from 7:30 in the morning until 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Well, that's all we have today. Now, to wrap up the show, we have some pictures of the latest Key Club cleanup. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Spartans.